We should proceed on TPP, otherwise nothing improved, right? So next one is, okay, this one is opinion against TPP. And you can see the left side chart shows which one is benefit for the TPP and construction, oil refining, dairy, and so forth, and passenger car. And loss is chemicals, and what is this? Electronics. Sort of things are just, yeah, pharmaceutical. Where is pharmaceutical? Dairy. Okay, and this one is U.S. economy's benefit, but the opinion is this person's opinion is relatively small. Just even if most workers are not affected by the deal, the consequence for those who could be profound. Some firms might be forced to lay off employees. Others would instead hire fewer new employees. Reduced hiring would limit the opportunity for workers in those industries, both those looking for a job and those looking to move up from the one they have. And one common objection focuses on the issue of the first paragraph is losing job opportunity. Second paragraph is talking the issue of international exchange rate. This is talking about manipulation. And America case is also therefore not this time not including China. So they're talking about Japanese currency manipulation. They said, okay. So this is Digaki's opinion. Their TPP benefit to the U.S. economy is relatively small. So things she just reflect sort of opinion inside, but I'm going to skip it. I'm going to move into China, and okay, China, and okay, I'm going to summarize. You recognize about China's reaction for TPP. So I'm going to show you this one slide. China doesn't care about exclusion from the TPP because, one, regardless, China will continue bilateral trade with neighbors. Okay, so a 12 company, China will going to make a contract bilateral trade. Korea is exactly the same. Korea has already have done. Okay, FTA, yes, FTA. Every 12 countries bilateral. Okay, one by one. But they said if we don't join TV, but we can the same benefit already we get. Korea said, but not like this. I'm going to show you later. Okay. Second reason is China can go around multilateral rules that be required of TPP members, especially regarding Taiwan, Tibet, and South China Sea issues, sensitive. Okay, and the third is, okay, this is China's concerns. Third is Chinese economy not ready for new and higher trade. This is because of the China is have broader regulations, not like capitalist world. They are limited economy, limited democracy. They have limited industry to open the world. Like they can't open like air ticket selling or sort of lot of restriction, right? So they can intellectual property is restricted. And next one is state-owned enterprise. Don't agree with some state-owned enterprise restriction. Overseas company cannot buy state-owned enterprise and sort of involvement, and there also subsidies state-owned enterprise by government. And last one, state-owned enterprise restriction could hurt information control policy and censorship in countries, so forth. And this is a cartoon here, and also this one is different opinion, different issues. Excluding China is a big mistake, Dugaki said.
Sandra Smith, and I'm back with former AIG CEO Hank Greenberg, and we're talking trade right now. The Trans-Pacific Partnership, Hank, is on the table in Washington, and for some reason there's a real debate. The unions do not want this to be fast-tracked. What are your observations about this trade deal right now?
Well, first of all, the unions are always against trade. They believe that it cuts into their opportunities here. I don't think that's true. Time has proven that. The TPP, as far as it goes, it's all right.
By the way, this guy is 90.
90? Wow. Doesn't look 90.
It does not include
AIG
China.
is American Insurance
And
Company.
I think that's a tough
He's 90, just birthday.
mistake. Either we ought to have a free trade agreement negotiation with China separately, or they ought to be included. The problem right now with TPP, you have to get approval, of course, for fast track from the Congress and the President. Japan was a hang-up for a while on automobiles and on agriculture. It appears they've worked that problem out. So I don't see all the details, but trade is good. Asia is a place for the coming next decade or two. But without China, and what we've done, China believes historically that we're trying to keep them down. And we've denied that. But the president himself, in the last several days, has said that that the TPP will help offset China and not have China lead to control of Asia.
So he's acknowledging they're too powerful.
Yes, exactly right.
Yeah.
But a trade agreement with China, while it might take 10 years to negotiate, the problem we currently have, we don't trust each other. During that 10 years, we would hopefully get rid of some of that mistrust. It took China 10 years to negotiate with Australia a free trade agreement. That was concluded recently. It took us 7 years to
China made a free trade agreement with Australia.
negotiate a free trade agreement with South Korea. And that's been very helpful. But we had problems along the way, but it took us years, but we finally got that done. We need to have a relationship with China. If we don't, what are we doing? We're driving China closer to who? To Russia.
Right.
And is that not national interest? I don't think so.
What about Russia? I mean, you see Putin continuing his pursuits throughout Ukraine, Crimea. I mean, is a NATO country next?
If we're going to discuss expanding territory of TPP, okay, we're going to include China, including Russia. Why not global level? Everybody eliminate. That's the reason why WTO failed, right? So strange, right? This world is strange.
One more time. Why did WTO, the World Trade Organization?
Oh, World Trade Organization, 153 countries get together, same opinion. That's the reason why everybody did not agree. Not all of those, otherwise they cannot ratify. Okay? And so finally it could not be ratified. Because even if one country against, did not pass a bill. So WTO collapsed actually 10 years ago. That's the reason they're going to start the bilateral agreement, country by country, and then okay, they need to consider for more wider multilateral agreement. This is TTP, 10 years ago. But still 10 years ago, okay, just we going to 10 years past, so many countries still they cannot, okay, settle down. Well, we agreed, but America, they themselves against TTP because Congress didn't agree with the ISDS, popular people, ordinary people against the ISDS because this is supporting conglomerate, not the consumer, and that's the reason why. TTIP the same. And just last week, CISA is the EU and Canada the bilateral agreement is wavered, defeated. And it means very big impact for TTIP. This seems 38 regions need to make consensus to agree for CISA with Canada. CISA is Canadian and EU Canadian Free Trade Agreement. Finally defeated, right? 38 regions did not make made a consensus. This is the same thing TTIP. The same thing TTP. TTP 12 countries. Okay, they made agreement except America. The America is a lots of against opinion. Just I'm going to show you, right? A lot of against opinion. Can they settle it? It's very difficult.